let's get started, students. So what we have is basically the IGCSE Maths 0580, the October-November 2025 paper, which is paper 2, variant 1. You will have time available, 2 hours to solve this, students, and you have to show maximum workings to get the all 100 marks. We are always targeting to get the maximum possible marks, which is 85, 90, 93, 94. Try to score maximum possible marks. That is always the objective. We have to answer all the questions with proper, neat, and clean working. This is paper 2 of that, which means it's a non-calculator paper. You have 2 hours to do it without calculator. Okay, the first thing is you have this formula sheet available from the from the 2025 papers. The formula sheet is available since in 2025 the last syllabus changes. Each and every student will get this formula sheet for and a lot of formulas will be available. Usually majority of them are for mensuration, which is the pyramid and sphere, cylinder, circle, triangle, sine rule, cosine rule, all of these triangles formula. Usually the mensuration shapes are basically the formulas given. Okay, let's start solving it. So question number 1 is basically calculators must not be used in this paper. So we have to divide $90 in the ratio 2:3. So that is going to be, sir, $90 represents 5 ratio. Okay, we can tell the examiner, sir, $90 represents 5 ratio. And then if I have to do 90 times of 2 ratio, that will be, if I have to get the 2 ratio, that will be 90 multiplied by 2 divided by 5. Okay, you have to do it without calculator, so make sure you use a pencil here. 5 ones are 5 ones are 5 and 4 left 40, so 5 18s are will be that. Okay, so 5 18s are will be the value of this. Okay, 5 18s are is 90. So here we go, 18 twos are will be 36. So the ratio, the split will be 36, sir, here 36 for this one. And the next one I can just do it by subtracting it, which will be, sir, 90 minus $36, the amount. Any method you can show. If you are getting $36 and 40, 50, $54 as the other answer, it will be correct. It's important to write down the answer here. This is what the 2 marks you will achieve. If you have given 36 and 54 to the examiner, if you have given 36 and 54 to the examiner, you will get the complete 2 marks. Okay, that is question number 1. Any type of doubt, any type of silly questions, any type of concern, please make sure you should ask, students. It's better to have an idea here, and otherwise later on you might get into trouble for this one. So question number 1 is done. It was, I'll just tell the topic's name as well. Question number 1 was from the basic numbers everyday mathematics, that is ratio. You have to do it without the calculator. Okay, question number 2 comes from geometry. Always, this is the triangle, sum of the angles in a triangle. Everyone should know that. So what we have is basically in the diagram, AC is equals to BC. So we have got, sir, AC is equals to BC. In the diagram, we have to work out angle CAB. You have to be careful what's the requirement of the examiner. Lot of questions in the starting are always easy, but as we go ahead, we will realize that there are more difficult questions as well. Okay, so what we have got is basically angle CAB. That is what we have to find. So I'll just mark it in my exam paper. Okay, I have to get this. I'll call it X. This angle will also be the X because both of them are the same measurement, as the examiner tells us that it is AC is equals to BC. I already know that this is sum of the angles for a complete circle, if they are making, that is 360 degrees, sir, right, students? So that will be, sir, that if I have to add these two, it will all add up to 360 degrees, okay? So it is going to be 82 plus 148 plus the, let's call this as y, is equals to 360. So I have to subtract 82 plus 148, whatever it is, 148 plus 82. That should be, sir, 8 plus 2 is 10, 8 plus 4 is 12, and 12 and 13. So 3 and 230. So this one is coming 230. Please double check. Plus y is equals to 360. This y angle will be coming 360 minus 230. And that will be 360 minus 230 is going to be 330 and 360, 130 degrees. So that is coming as 130 degrees. This angle came as 130 degrees, sir. And then you can do the remaining working for the examiner. If that is 180, that will be x plus 130 is equals to 180. The sum of the angles in a triangle are 180. 2x is equals to 180 minus 130, that is 50 degrees, sir. So x is going to be 25 degrees. That is what the answer will be. We will get all 3 marks for the angle CAB. This is worth 3 marks. Okay. You can either follow for the time being or just copy it together or just later on take a screenshot of the whole question paper, or I'll share the PDF as well. Just make sure understanding is the main important thing here, that if you understand how we are getting the values. So how does the 3 mark split? Always the marking scheme matters. 1 mark for the 25 degrees. Okay. The final answer. 1 mark, I think, for getting y is equals to uh, 130, and then 1 mark for the sum of the angles in a triangle are 180, solving that as well. That will give us the answer as well. Okay, students, is everyone clear? Following question number 2 was also from geometry, and question number 3 is also from geometry, which talks about the polygons. Okay, so question number 3, which is worth 2 marks as well. Moving forward, it is basically, sir, we have to find the interior angle of a regular 20-sided polygon. Students should know the formula. This formula is not available in the marking in the exam paper. Each interior angle is how much? Please write down if you don't remember the formula of this one. Each interior angle is basically n minus 2 times of 180 divided by n. Okay, n minus 2 times of 180 divided by n, that will be, sir, 20 minus 2 times of 180 divided by number of sides, which is basically 20. Okay, so that will give us the, sorry, calculator is not allowed. So this will give us, I was putting a calculator, apologies. So 20 minus 2 times of 180 divided by 20. So that will help us getting, so it will be 18 times of 180 divided by 20. Okay, so divided by 20. 18 times of 180 divided by 20. So that is going to be, if we are doing it correct, 21s are and 29s are 29s is 180, so just have to multiply with 18 nines are, so I can do it here. That will be 9 8s are 9 7s is 63, 9 8s is 72, 9 1s are 9, and 10 11 12 13 14 15 and 16. So 162, according to me, 162 is the answer, which is once for 1 mark for getting 162, students, and 1 mark for the applying the correct formula of the interior angle. Okay, 1 mark for applying the correct formula of the interior angle. Okay, hope everyone got this and understand and it's clear. Okay. So 1 mark for the formula application. You don't have to, you better to show the formula if you have time available. Otherwise, you can start directly working at it. If you have done the correct formula application, you are getting the correct answer. We have got 21s are 29s are 180, and 9 times of 18 is 162. Please have a look, students. Page number 1 is done. So out of that, we have already solved 7 marks for the first page. Okay, we have already solved 7 marks out of 100 marks for page number 1. Is everyone clear? Understood? Got it, people? Following? Move forward, right? Understanding, students? Let's move forward. We have got, I don't think any hard level question was there. The area of a triangle is 12 centimeters square. The length of the base. So mensuration question, basic level of mensuration coming in. The area of a triangle is 12 centimeters square. The length of the base of the triangle is 8 centimeter. You have to work out the height of the triangle, which will be area of the triangle is half into base into height. So we have got the area of the triangle is 12, sir, and then into half. We have to get the height right. So half, 12, half into base is 8 into the height. So just do that and we will be getting the answer, sir. That is 2 ones are 2 fours are 8, and that will be 12 divided by 4, which will be coming as the height. Okay, this will be 12 is equals to, sir, 4h. Please see, this is how the exam paper will be looking like. You have to make sure fit in your working as well here. So the height will be going to be 4 ones are 4 threes are 12. The height is going to come as uh, This one is area of a triangle. You can't use the sine one here. It's basically the base of the triangle is given area. This type of question, that the other formula which it will be used for the paper, the other calculator paper. Okay, usually this one will always be half into base into height for non-calculator one. And as you can see, they haven't mentioned it, so we have to assume that it's a normal triangle, which is a right angle triangle. Half in, like the triangles are like this. Okay, half into base is given, height is given, understanding. So that's what the understanding should be. Like when it's without calculator, it's mostly this one question will be coming. Got the point clear? Otherwise, they will mention that it's a not non-right angle triangle. You have to apply the other area. That will be it. Will be. Got the point clear? Understood? So another 2 marks added, 1 mark for the answer and 1 mark just for checking whether each and every student in the exam know the basics of grade 7 or 8. Okay, this is basically half into base into height. Does everyone knows that? So the height came out as 3 centimeters, sir. Just have to write that. You'll get the couple of marks. Then again, question number 4 was mensuration. Question number 5 came on transformation. So as I said that they will ask at one in one exam, they will definitely ask this. So this is transformation happening in which we have to describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle P. Okay, so we have to describe fully. This is, as I always told you, if you remember the lectures, it's worth 2 marks. So what's the hint? It's either reflection or it's either translation. It cannot be enlargement. The diagram clearly tells you. The diagram is clearly telling us, sir, that we are mapping triangle T onto triangle P. Okay, describe fully the single transformation that maps. So we have to tell triangle T onto triangle P. It means that we have to understand that it's not enlargement, it's not rotation as well. The only possibility is reflection or the translation. According to me, as I can see that it's basically triangle T have to be mapped onto triangle P. So it will be this measurement is going 3 units left and 1 unit up. Similarly, this one is also 3 units left and 1 unit up, and this one also 3 units left and 1 unit up. So all of these are telling me, and the understanding and the observation tells me that these are all translation happening. So 1 mark for just writing down translation, and the other mark will be for the vector translation. And the vector should be, what is the vector of the translation? In the column vector form, the vector is basically going to be, you have to just write that down. It should be going on the left hand side. So when we go left hand side, that is, sir, -3. And when you go up, it's positive. So the vector will be -3 and 1. That will be the answer, students. Okay, translation and vector -3 and 1. Does everyone got this? Clear, students following? So that is 2 marks achieved. And then this question was worth 4 marks. We have to draw as well. For 2 marks, we have to draw the image. So we have to basically draw the image of triangle T after an enlargement of scale factor 2, center 3, comma 3. So you have to draw the image, one drawing and one observing question. We have got, sir, draw the image of triangle T after an enlargement of the scale factor 2 with the center 3, comma 3. That is what we have. कि triangle T को enlarge करना है with the help of scale factor and 2 and center 3, comma 3. So what will happen is basically, okay, first thing is, where is 3 comma 3? So sir, 3 comma 3 is here. So it's very simple. Triangle T is here. We have to make it double the measurements. Okay, this is 2 centimeter. Follow carefully with the color. This is 2 centimeter. It will become 4 centimeter. There is 1 centimeter. It will become 2 centimeter. So how do you go about it? The point matches the line, and then you go back and get double measurement. That is the first point, students. Okay. Similarly, you do the same thing. Point matches the center, and then you go back double. That is the case. And then we have got the last one, which is here, that you got it here, and then double the line. So according to me, the triangle will be looking like this. This is how the triangle will look like. Okay, students. -3 and +1. There's a question. Let's answer that. So it shouldn't be +3 and -1 for the translation. See, you are looking at the wrong way. We have to understand that we are going from T to P. So it will be, this side is the +3, okay? If we are going this side, it will be positive 3 because we are going the opposite side. This side we are going, so it's minus 3 and positive 1. You are mapping P onto, if you are mapping P onto T, then if you are mapping triangle P, if you start from P, if P is the object and T is the image, then it will be the positive 3 and negative 1. But because we are mapping the triangle from T onto P, so you have to be careful what we are mapping the triangle from T onto P. It will be negative 3 and positive 1. Hope that is clear, okay? So a lot of students make this mistake, not a problem. So we have got 3 comma 1, 3 comma minus 1, and minus 1 comma minus 1. That is correct. But let's try to do it better. This is part number B done as well. I'll write it down that this is part B answer. Make sure you have to make it with pencil in the exam. This is part B answer. We have done the enlargement for part number B of question number 5. So we have got all 4 marks for the transformation as well. The next thing is basics of indices. Okay, indices, whatever we call it. So it says we have to just find the value without calculator, 5 power minus 5 into 5. So that is going to be, sir, bases are same, powers will add up. So minus 5 plus 5 will add up. That will become, sir, 5 power 0, and the value will come out as 1. So that is the answer for 1 here. And the next question will be 125 to the power of 2 over 3. A lot of students get this wrong. Please have a look. How do you solve this? 125 to the power of 2 over 3. So that will be 125 is equals to 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5. 125 represents 5 power of cube, students. So instead of writing 125, you can write down, sir, 5 power of cube, and outside you will multiply with 2 over 3. So what happens is basically 3 and 3 cancels out. We will get 5 square, and 5 square is worth 25. Here we go. That is the answer. Part A is 1 and part B is 25 answer. That is what we have got. All 3 marks for this indices testing as well. So make sure here you are getting 2 marks. So this is worth 1 mark for 25 and 1 mark for showing 5 power of cube as well. You have to show that in order to get the full marks. Okay. That is what we have got. So the first page was 7 marks, and now we have got 10, 14, and 16 marks are achieved out of we have got now the first 2 pages combined, we have got 16 marks. Okay, almost. Moving forward, some algebra coming up now. Transformation topic in indices comes in numbers and algebra. So again, another algebra coming in that we have to simplify for worth 2 marks. So this will be, sir, if you have to simplify, that will be P over T divided multiply by T over 2. Just change the division. First step, you have to show that, and then cancel out T and T. So the answer will be coming, sir, P over 2. That is what you have to show here to the examiner, that the answer is P divided by 2. That is 2 marks achieved for question number 7 of the October-November 2025 paper 2 variant 1. Then we have got 3x divided by 3x over 4 minus x minus 1 divided by 2. So we have got 3 over 4x minus x minus 1 divided by 2. So that is going to be, if we have to take the LCM, so this should be that this will be multiplied with 2 times of. Let's copy paste the question first. Better always remember in this type of question where we have to do solve the fraction, students, better you copy down the question and show the complete working, since a lot of time is available in the without calculator paper. It will be 2 times of 2, and this one also will multiply with 2. So here we go. I got 3x minus 2 times of x and minus 2 inside the bracket currently, because minus also have to be multiplied, and the denominator becomes 4. The next portion will be that I will tell the examiner that this is what we have got. So 3x, this will be minus 2x, and then minus minus will become positive 2. So that is coming 3x minus 2x is x, and x plus 2 divided by 4, that's the answer. Make sure you write it on the other side as well. That is the where the answers are written. X plus 2 divided by 4. That is another part solved. Another 4 marks added. 20 marks of the paper. So 20% of the paper is solved. That is x plus 2 divided by 4. Okay. Hope everyone got it, understood, and is clear, students. Then I think that's the first medium or hard level question. Question number 8 comes up. 7 was on algebra. 8 is also an algebra. It's just that it's called algebra. What problems they are asking it? So let's try to do it and try to solve the question. Question number 8, follow carefully. It's a word problem. We have got, sir, the cost of one orange is t cents. Okay. So we have got the cost of one orange is t cents and the cost of one apple is w cents. The total cost of three oranges, you just have to make the equations. The first high mark question came in this paper, which is worth 5 marks. The first high mark question came. So it will be three oranges. So three times of t plus one apple, that is w. Three times of t plus w is equals to 51 cents. Okay. And we have got six times of t, which is six times of oranges, and five times of apple. That will be coming as 129 cents for me. Okay, understanding, students? These are the two equations. I am pretty sure there will be 2 marks for the two equations. Guarantee for that. Okay, since this is worth 5 marks, 1 mark is for making the first equation correct, and the second mark is for making the second equation. 2 marks are just for making the correct equation. That's why I always say that you shouldn't leave anything in the exam. Try to do whatever possible. You have to just get the value of the t and the value of w. You must show all your workings, use simultaneous equations. Now, what's the best thing to do is basically I would recommend it, since the problem is that we don't have a calculator. That's the main thing which every student is worried about, because there is no calculator. I would recommend you do the elimination method, as it will help us get the answer quickly. If we do substitution, that's also possible, but it might take time. Okay, so it's better we do the elimination method, or you can do substitution as well, whatever you are comfortable, convenient with. But since it's without calculator, I would recommend that we should do elimination method. Try to eliminate one thing and then get the answer. So what I'm going to do for the examiner, I'm going to make 3t the 6t, so I can cancel things out. It will be multiply with 2. You can choose any of them. So this will also multiply with 2. Okay, students. So here we go. This will be, sir, 6t plus 2w, and 51 times of 2 is 100 and 102 cents. Okay. Hope everyone got it. If you are multiplying on one side, if you are multiplying on one side, you have to multiply on the other side. If you are doing it on your own, you have to do it with the other side as well. Both sides should balance out. Why I multiplied with 2? Because I wanted to make the t, both the t's same. Okay, so now 60 and 60 is their same. So I can easily cancel them out. So I'll subtract it now. If you have any other way of doing it, you can do it that way, and please just check the answer. Okay, so 60 minus t, 60 minus 60 finishes off, students. 5w minus 2w will be, sir, 3w. Hope everyone got it. 5w minus 2w. I'll just mark the highlighter as well. 5w minus 2w will give us 3w, sir. And 129 minus 102. I can easily solve it with the only thing you can do it with substitution. Whatever you are convenient, do it with that. It's just that I am teaching you some techniques as well for this without calculator paper. It's best possible if this type of question comes, do elimination. It saves time. Okay, the main thing is that you should be done by 1 hour 30 minutes or by 1 hour 40 minutes in the exam. So the last 15-20 minutes you can revise or focus on that question which you don't know at all. If you have that particular one bad topic, if you have that topic that you don't understand at all, you leave it for the exam end. Okay, like the last 15-20 minutes, whatever you can solve in that. So 9 minus 2 is 7, and 2 minus 0 is 2, so that will be 27 cents. Please double check without calculator. And then w is equals to 27 divided by 3, that is 3 ones are 3 threes are 9. So w value came as 9 cents. Okay, you have to write it down, 9 cents. W, or you can just write down 9 as well. W value is 9. And if W is 9, we can get it, just substitute back in the original equation, that 3t plus 9 is equals to 51. So I will get the value here, sir. As safe working, you can show the examiner 3t, 51 minus 9 will be 42, and t will be 42 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3, 1. So 14 cents is basically, so it's basically 14 cents one orange cost. Orange is expensive than apple. In this country, orange is expensive than apple. So what happens is the orange is 14 cents and the apple is, one apple costs 9 cents and the orange costs 14 cents. That is what we have got the answer. No problem. It's completely okay. The class is being recorded, so you can just watch it later as well. With this, we are done with 25 marks of the paper. Once we complete page number 3 as well, this is what the whole working neat and clean should look like in the exam. Then comes numbers topic, upper bound, lower bound. Very good question. Also, I put it in this medium level of difficulty. I do put it that in the medium level of difficulty. So here we have got, sir, the person Nina walks at an average speed of 5 kilometer per hour, correct to the nearest kilometer per hour. Okay. And then she walks for exactly 2 hours. Okay. So Nina walks at an average speed of 5 kilometer per hour, correct to the nearest kilometer per hour. She walks for exactly 2 hours. We have to work out the lower bound for the distance that Nina walks. Okay. So we have to work out the lower bound. So the first thing is basically the formula you have to put average speed. Let's write down the complete of it. So we have got average speed is equals to distance over time. The average speed is basically distance divided by the time. So what we have got is basically we need to get the distance first. So distance is going to be speed multiply by time. Okay, 5 kilometer per hour speed multiply by the time 2 hours. So we have to just multiply 5 times of 2. But the thing is that because we need to get the distance as the lower bound, so it means because both of them will multiply, we need to get the lowest possible distance. Students should understand the lower bound should be the lower bound means the lowest possible distance for the Nina to walk. We have to get that, which is the lowest possible distance. So we have to get speed also the lower bound. We have to get speed also the lower bound. And we also have to get the time also lower bound. So that will be the speed is going to be 5. It's because one nearest 1 kilometer and exactly 2 hours. So what we can tell the examiner is going to be that you can do it as the 5 kilometer can be converted as 5 minus 0.5 because the nearest kilometer per hour means that 1 divided by 2 plus minus 0.5 kilometer per hour, and then it will be 5 minus 0.5, that will be 4.5 kilometer per hour. Okay, so it will be 4.5. Students need to understand the time is exactly available. Okay, the time is available. She walks for exactly 2 hours, so you don't have to do it for the time. That will be 4.5 multiplied by 2 as it is. Hope everyone got it. There is no bound, upper bound, lower bound for the time here. It's exactly 2 hours. You just have to multiply 4.5 times of 2 is 9. The distance is going to be 9 kilometer per hour. Okay. So her distance is going to be 9 kilometer that she is going to walk. That the person Nina is going to walk. People got this clear? Any questions? Any problem, students? That's worth 2 marks as well. 1 mark for the answer 9 and 1 mark for 4.5, according to me. Please have a look and let me know if anyone have a doubt, any questions, students, so we can discuss. And is everyone getting it, following any questions? Okay, thank you for the answers. And yeah, thank you. Very good for the answers. Good job. So we have got question number 9 done as well. Okay, any problem up till now, students? So then we have got a sets and Venn diagram question after numbers. So we have got sets, only the sets question, not the Venn diagram. So we have got sets question. So as always, but we can make Venn diagram as well to help us out eventually. Okay. So we have got that. I'll write it down. We have the numbers. Okay. So just write it down somewhere. The numbers. One, all of them are inclusive. These are all integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are all integers that we have, sir. And what is A? A stands for factors of 12. So what are the factors of 12, anyone? The factors of 12 are, let's do first B, odd numbers. Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, 1, 3, 5, and 7. Factors are 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4 threes are 12, 2 6 are 12, and I think that's it. Okay, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So we have to get A intersection of B. A intersection B will be whatever common between them we have got. So that will be and 3 and 1 only we are getting common. Okay, 1 common in both of them and 3 common in both of them. So that will be the answer 1, comma 3. That should be the answer for this question. Does everyone got this clear? Following understood? So we have got A intersection B, which is 1, comma 3. Okay, so that will be the answer. You have to write it down. And then you have to tell, see, this is n. N means number of elements you have to do. Please understand. A lot of students get this one wrong. This means number of elements you have to count and tell the answer. There is no need to get the answer. We have to get a complement first. So let's get a complement first. So here we go, sir. A complement, I'm finding it here. A complement will be everything except for the A. So that will be 5, 7, 8, and that's it. 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. 5 and 6 is also the 5, 7, 8 is the A complement. Then you try to do the union common between A complement and the B. So how many are common? Please count them. That is, sir, 5, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 5 numbers are there. Okay. Hope everyone got this. 5 number of elements will be there. The common you take them as 1. Okay. The common between them you take them as 1. Okay. 5 and 7 are the common. We take them as 1. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. These are 5 elements. We'll write down the answer as 5 elements. Okay. This working, just show it here. Okay. This working, just show it here. Okay, students. Hope everyone got it. That is question number 10 done as well, which also gave us 2 marks. Okay. Then the next one, very important, recurring decimals will come in. And as I said, when we were discussing the topic, the surds and recurring decimals are going to 100% come in the without calculator portion for everyone. Surds and recurring decimals, you should, it's a guarantee. If they have recently added that topic, so surds and recurring decimals will come in the without calculator paper. So we have got write down 0.24, write down 0.24 as a fraction in its simplest form. Okay, so we have to write down 0.24 as a fraction in its simplest form. That is what we have to do, write down that. So what will happen? We already know how to do recurring decimal, so we'll call it x is equals to 0.242424 recurring. Couple of times write it down. If I multiply with 10, if I multiply with 10x on both sides, it will just move like something 2.4, something like that. Okay. So that is not effective. It's better directly with practice. You'll understand you have to multiply with 100. So you will get 24 point, that's 0.24, and you will get it as 24.24. Put the dots, make working easy as well. So that is what you will get. Okay. So now we can subtract 100x minus x is equals to 24.24 recurring minus 0.24 recurring. So I will be getting, sir, 99x is equals to 24. Just check whether there is possibility of getting that in the simplest form. X is equals to 24 divided by 99. And I think 3 times table will help us. So it will be 3 8s are 24, 3 33s are 99. Okay. 3 8s are 24 and 3 33s are 99. Further, it cannot be solved. So that's the answer. That will be 8 over 33. Hope everyone got it. Recurring decimals. Please make sure practice of this, revise it. Any topic you find today that you don't know it at all, it's important. Just write down. That's why I'm telling each topic, the topic name as well. I'm writing sets, upper numbers, upper bound, lower bound. So make sure I'm telling the topic names as well. You just keep a record of it. If you are struggling with that topic, you go back and revise topical past papers, topical lectures you revise from the drive as well. Okay, students. So this is called the recurring decimals topic. Okay, so this another page is done, and now I have lost track of the total number of marks, but this another page is done. 10b, we have to understand this is basically question number 10b is basically we have got a complement union of b. So what is a complement? If I have to repeat question number 10, a complement union of b means that whatever the numbers we have 1 2 3 4 in the a complement is universal set minus the A. Whatever universal set minus the A, that is called A complement. Okay, whatever will be outside of A. If A is if the set A is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, A complement set will be remaining portion of it, which is 5, 7, and 8. This sign means union. So I did union with the B, whatever the common they have, which is 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. So I'll just write it down for further understanding that A complement union B is 1, 3, 5, 7, and 8. And this is what the answer is. If they were asking only A complement union B, I would have given this as the answer, but they're asking number of elements. Number of elements means just count the numbers. How many numbers are there? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 8. That will be the answer. People got this clear, understood, following? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 8. That will be the case here for recurring decimals. Hope everyone got this, understood. This is question number 11, done as well, okay? The next thing we have question number 12. Let's have a look at that as well. Question number 11 is done. What we have is question number 10 was on sets and Venn diagram. Question number 11 is on recurring decimals. And now we have got question number 12 of the paper on the mensuration. That is, the diagram shows a sector of the circle with the center O and radius 9 centimeter. So here we go. We have got, sir, the diagram shows a circle with the center O and radius as 9 centimeter. The perimeter of the sector is 18 plus 2 pi. We have to find the area of the sector. We have to get the area of the sector, and then we have to give the answer in terms of pi as well. Okay, so we have got a center O. It's a sector of the circle. This seems a little bit hard level of question. We have to get the area of the sector as well, students, and give the answer in terms of pi. Okay, so what is going to happen? Let's start with the perimeter is available. The perimeter of the sector is always the formula for the perimeter of the sector. You should know the perimeter of the sector is basically theta over 360 into 2 pi r. Okay, theta over 360 into 2 pi r, that is the perimeter of the sector. We don't have the angle theta, but what we have is basically perimeter available. 18 plus 2 pi is the perimeter available. We'll use that, and with that, theta over 360 multiply by 2 times of pi times of the radius, which is 9. Okay, the radius is 9 is given. Understanding, students, got it? So what we have is basically, you can cancel as well or multiply. So I'll multiply 2 nines are will be 18 pi. This is worth 4 marks. So this one is a hard level question, as you can see. Let's solve this. So this is going to be, I'll multiply 18. So I'll be getting 18 theta pi, okay, divided by 360. Here also 18 plus 2 pi. So what is going to happen is basically this is going to be 18 ones are and 18 twenties are 360. Okay, 18 ones are and 18 twenties are 360. This question you have to do it with, because it's without calculator. This exam paper is without calculator. You have to do it, spend some time over this. This is worth 4 marks. So ones are and twenties are. Okay, so here we go. We have got this. So I think we just need the theta from here, because then we can easily apply the area of the sector, right? So that is going to be, okay, we can say that should be 20. Theta will be there and pi over 20 is multiplying here. So we will divide it there. That is going to be, you can say 18 plus 2 pi multiply by is equals to theta pi over 20. Okay. Theta pi over 20. This is the perimeter of the sector. Oh, the perimeter of the sector is wrong here. The perimeter of the sector is radius plus the measurement, okay, plus the arc length measurement, okay. There is one mistake with that we are doing. This is basically the arc length measurement. If everyone understands, this is basically the arc length measurement, students. We are just getting into a loophole here. Thanks for to pick it up. This is basically, everyone should understand this. Okay, this is basically the arc length measurement. Okay, the formula that I have written down is basically for the arc length, which is theta over 360 into 2 into pi into radius. Does everyone got it? The arc length measurement calls for the arc length measurement is, this is called the arc length, right? Everyone understands this. The arc length measurement is not available. So the arc length measurement is in terms of pi, we can get it, which is basically 2 times of 9, which will be, again, the radius here we can substitute. Yeah. So 18 pi theta over 360, that is what we have got as the arc length, and it will be 18 ones are, and 18 to 20s are 360. Okay, so that will be pi theta over 20. That is the arc length. The perimeter stands for radius plus the radius plus the arc length, which is pi theta divided by 20. So we can tell the examiner we have got radius and radius, which is 18. Hope everyone understands. And then we'll have to compare it. Okay, so perimeter is 9 plus 9. As everyone can see, the radius is 9 plus 9, so 18 plus pi over 20 times of theta. This we will compare it with this perimeter of the sector, which is 18 plus 2 pi is equals to 18 plus pi over 20 times of theta. Hope everyone understands that we have to basically get the angle. The angle is not available. Hope students understand. The angle is not available, students. What the examiner wants you to do is, without calculator, that the perimeter of the sector is available. The perimeter of the sector is available, which is 18 plus 2 pi. The perimeter of the sector stands for, I'll repeat this question again, which is radius plus the radius, radius plus the radius. Perimeter is called the outer part, radius plus the arc length. Arc length formula is that we learned theta over 360 into 2 pi r. Wherever radius, wherever I can see r, I'm substituting r because r is available. So I got the measurement of r, that is 9. 2 times of 9 was 18 pi theta divided by 360. I got that as pi theta over 20. Hope everyone got this. The next thing is basically, this is now the comparing will start. This is 18 plus 2 pi, and here also 18 is matching. So which means that 18 and 18 are matching. We can compare the 2 pi. Hope students understand. We can compare this 2 pi, that is called comparing. We can compare this 2 pi with the pi over 20 theta to pi over 20 theta to get the answer. So students can understand that pi and pi will cancel out. 20 will multiply with 2. Alhamdulillah, we have got the theta, which is the theta is equals to 40 degrees. Is everyone getting it? And now I can easily get the answer for the area of the sector. People got this? We have got theta as 40 degrees. Let's do it here. So area of the sector is what? Theta over 360. Because I'm writing formula as well, that's why the space is left. The area of the sector is, we have to get the area of the sector. That's the last requirement. This one is a hard level question, definitely. Area of the sector is theta over 360 into pi r square. So that will be, sir, 40 over 360. Let's do it here. 40 degrees over theta is equals to 40 degrees. Let's make a line here so working can be effective. 40 over 360 degrees, okay? 40 degrees over 360 degrees, multiply by pi into the radius, which is 9 square. Okay, so that is what we have got. So now, without calculator, if we have to solve this, we need to understand it's very simple. 9 square is 81. Students should know 9 square is 81. 41s and 49s is 360. So I'll just simplify. 1 over 9 into pi into 81. So 9 ones are and 9 nines are 81. The answer, students, you have to be given in terms of pi. The answer is 9 pi, which will give the complete 4 marks. Hope everyone got this and is clear, students. Following understanding, got the portion clear, correct? People got this clear? Is everyone understood? Following that, students, clear on that? So we have got the answer as 9 pi. This is what we have got, which is worth 4 marks. So that will be 1 mark for the final answer, pretty much sure. And then 1 mark for the area of the sector application. 1 mark for getting 40 degrees. That's how the 4 marks are split. And 1 mark for the perimeter of the sector formula. That does the students know. Every student should know what is the perimeter of the sector. So this one, little bit, we started off wayward, but that is what the working will be. It will be correct. This is, Alhamdulillah, question number 12 solved now of this October-November 2025 most recent paper, paper 2 variant 1, which we have got 9 pi as the answer. I would recommend, this is very important because this is creating confusion. A lot of students will not be able to understand that the first thing missing is the theta sector. Okay, that is the theta sector. So you have to get the theta or the angle, and then you can only get the remaining question to be solved. Okay. Hope everyone got this and is clear, students. People got this clear? Move forward, right, students? The next one is coming from the statistics portion. Question number 12 was from mensuration topic, right? Which is the area of the sector and of that was being tested here. The next question is coming from the statistics portion. I think it's the first one apart from the sets and Venn diagram question that came in this paper. So we have got the statistics question, that is we have got the mean of different numbers. Okay. So sorry, these are Rahul's 10 test scores. Okay. So the questions is that this is an individual student 10 test scores. Okay. These are Rahul's 10 test scores, 9, 8, 8, 9, 10, 7 plus x. We have got the mean of these scores is 8. They're also worth 4 marks. So like this page is little bit medium to hard level difficulty. The mean of these 8 scores is 8. The mean of these scores is 8. And we have to get the interquartile range. And some of the numbers are missing as well, like this number x and x are missing. So as always, you go step by step. I already got it that this is we have to calculate the mean formula, which is basically summation of frequency divided summation of x divided by the number of frequencies. Okay. Summation of x divided by n. So what it will be? It will be 9 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. Just add all the numbers. 7, you have to add it carefully. This is where the silly mistakes happen because this you have to do, students, without calculator. Okay, this you have to do without calculator. So it will be 9 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 7 plus x plus 9. So all of these numbers to be added and then you will divide by the 10. Okay, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we'll have to divide them by the 10 numbers. Okay, let's just add them. This is going to be the mean score was 8, which is equals to 9 plus 8 is, let's start adding up. Okay, 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 plus 9 will be 26. 26 plus 10 is 36. 36 plus 7 will be 43. 43 plus, remove this x. 43 plus 9 will be 52. 52 plus 9 will be 61. 61 plus 7 will be 68. So I got 68 plus 2 times of x divided by the 10. 68 plus 2 times of x divided by 10. So here we go. It will be 8 times of 10, that is 80. And this is going to be 80 minus 68 is equals to 2 times of x. And first we have to get the x value, right? So 80 minus 68 will be 12 coming in. So that will be 12 is equals to 2x. And then the x value come out as 6, students. Okay, the x value 12 divided by 2. The x value came out as 6. So here we go. Once we got the value of x as 6, we just need to get the interquartile range, which is upper quartile minus the lower quartile. Okay, so that will be, we have to arrange the numbers in order first. Okay, always remember this cannot be solved until and unless I arrange the number in orders. So this one was a good level of question. 6, 6, 7, and then I got 7 another time. Make sure you do it 6, 6, 7, 7, and then 8 is only one time, and then you have got lot of times 9, 9, 9, 9, and one numbers of 10. So all these 10 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the 10 numbers I have copied it down, students. Okay, all 10 numbers I have copied it down, and out of that now I'm going to find the interquartile range. So it will be, because the data is already even. The data is already even, so it will be 75% of the 10. That will be 7.5. You have to get upper quartile. Let's do it in detail. Upper quartile we have to get, sir. So upper quartile will be 75% of the data. So that will be 75% of 10, which will be, sir, 7.5. 7.5th value. Okay. And the lower quartile will be 25% of the data. So the data is 10. So 25% of 10 will be 2.5. Okay. So 2.5th value we needed. So that will be the interquartile range will come out as IQR, which is also called the interquartile range. it will be 7. Second 2.5 value will be the midpoint of 2 and third value, 2 and third value. The midpoint is going to come as 6 and 7. Midpoint will be 6.5. And the seventh and the eighth value ka midpoint will be 9 plus 9, 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So you got upper quartile is 9, sir. Lower quartile is 6.5. The answer will be 7.5, 8.5, 2.5 is the answer. This will be the interquartile range. 2.5 is the answer to get all 4 marks for this question. Hope everyone got it. When you have decimal value, you have to take the seventh and the eighth value and get the midpoint. Seventh and eighth value are both same. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 divided by 2 will be 9. So we got that right. So 9 will be the upper quartile. And lower quartile, we have got two different values, 6 and 7. So 6 and 7 midpoint I'll take, which is 6.5, and I will reach 2.5 as the interquartile range. Okay. Hope everyone got this and is clear. Okay. So we have got 2.5 as the interquartile range. Okay. This is what we have got, which makes it question number 13 solved as well. Okay. We have got interquartile range, which is 9 minus 6.5. So I got 2.5, and that's the answer. Question number 13 is solved as well. Okay. Now it's the bigger questions that are coming from question number 12 onwards. The question marks are increasing. 4 marks question was there, and now the biggest question of this exam paper have come up till now, which is question number 14. And I think we have almost reached the halfway stage as well. So 26 questions are there, which will make it 13 questions as the half. So the 14th question is about the circle theorems, one of the very important chapters. Let's talk about circle theorems, but I'll give everyone 1 minute to see if there's any question or problem with question number 12 or 13. Okay. Please have a look. The previous question, which is question number 13, it's all about we have to first get the mean. Okay. The mean is available of these scores. So I got the mean first, which is adding all the values and then dividing by the 10. Why I added all the values? It's because one value is missing, so I can get that value first. I got that value as 6 by adding all the values, solving it. I got that first part 6, which is worth 2 marks. Okay, that you got the value of 6 is 1 mark, and the mean formula application is 2 second mark. And then you get the values, which is interquartile range is upper quartile, lower quartile, that is another mark, and the final mark is for the 2.5. Then when I got the value of 6, whatever the missing value was, the missing value I got it as 6. Okay, the missing value I got is 6. So then what I did is basically I just arranged them in order 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. And when I arranged them in order, I got the interquartile range, which is upper quartile minus lower quartile, 75% of data minus the 25% of the data. Okay, so then the next part is question number 14, circle theorems. So we have got circle theorems. That is going to be basically the examiner tells us that A, B, C, D, and E lie on the circle. So we have got, sir, that these A, B, C, D, and E, they will lie on the circle. A, B, C, D, and E lie on the circle. And you have got AC and BD intersect at X. So AC and BD are intersecting at X. AC and BD are intersecting at X. Angle ACD is 55 and angle CXD is 88. So we have to somehow get you have to give the statement as well by giving the answers. Okay. Complete the statements giving a geometrical reason for your answer. Okay. So we have to complete the statements giving a geometrical reason in each part. Okay. We have to complete the statements giving a geometrical reason in each part. So that is going to be, we have to get angle CDB, which is the first thing is we have to get angle CDB, which is this angle we have to get. So that is very simple to get. CDB angle will be just subtracting from 180. So that should be, we'll give the reason, that is sum of the angles in a triangle. You can write down the reason, sum of the angles Make sure write down complete sum of the angles in a triangle is equals to 180, okay? And sum of the angles in a triangle is equals to 180. So you can just do the working and tell the answer 180 minus 88 and minus 55. That is the answer for this one, which will be 88 is 98, 108, 118, 128, 138, and 143. So 30, 143, 37 degrees is the answer for this one. Your mental math skills should be strong. So I got 37 degrees as the angle CDB. Any questions, anyone? We have got angle CDB as 37 degrees. Okay, students, people got this clear? Understood, got it? Then we have got angle ABD. We have to find this angle, sir. So how do you get this angle? Angle ABD. There is no need to do the working for this one. It's the butterfly that we talked about, which is you won't write the word of butterfly, but as you can see, it is an the reasoning is from the syllabus that I taught you, the six concepts. You can tell this is a butterfly being formed. Angles in the same segment are the same. So that is 55 degrees. This one is 55. So this one also is 55 degrees. That is circle theorem concepts. You can write down these are angles in the same segment. Is everyone getting it? Angles, just make sure write down the complete statement. Angles in the same segment are equal. Okay, so we have got angles in the same segment are equal. That is what we have got. Angle ABD is 55. Angles in the same segment are equal. Remember, understand it's very simple, straightforward. 1 mark for the working, 1 mark for the answer, 1 mark for reasoning, 1 mark for answer, 1 mark for reasoning. That is how all 6 marks are available. Then the last thing is we have to get angle AED. Okay, so that's also very simple. Let's keep it. So the next one that we have to get is basically, sir, angle AED. So you can mention that it's very simple. It's a cyclic quadrilateral being formed. This circle theorems question was not hard level according to me. So just make that. This will be, sir, the angles, the black line angles in the cyclic quadrilateral. Angles in a quadrilateral, cyclic quadrilateral will always add up to 180 degrees. So the answer is just 180 minus 55. You can mention the opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral. First, let's write down the reasoning. Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral adds up to 180. In a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to 180. Quadrilateral equals to, or just write down quadrilateral is equals to opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral sums to 180. Sorry, sums or adds to 180. Okay. People got this clear, understood, falling? That will be the case here. Okay. Is everyone getting it? Falling, understood, got it? Please have a look at this one. What's the value coming? The value that will be coming is 180 minus 55. That will be uh, around 125 degrees. The answer should be. That will be the answer, which is going to be 125 degrees here. Okay, students. Got this clear, understood, falling students? People got this right. So that is angle 180 minus 55. That is 125. That is what we have got. It is correct. Make sure a lot of times students are not writing complete proper statement. Opposite angles will add up to 180. You have to mention properly to get the complete marks. Okay. Okay, the question still doesn't end. This is 6 marks part A on the circle theorems, and then they are asking similar triangles concept, and then it ends. Okay, so that is 3 marks for the similar triangles concept as well. So the examiner is mentioning that the CXD, let's read it. The triangle CXD, it's connected with the previous thing. The triangle CXD is mathematically similar to BXA. So you can just mention the triangle CXD is mathematically similar to BXA. Okay, BXA. So that is similar to BX over A. So just have to put the values and get the answer for this one as well, students. The measurements are available now, and you can just do it by saying that the CX is over BX, okay, which is equals to XD over XA, which is equals to CD over BA, okay. So that is what the similar triangles formula is. The similar triangles basically tells you that what will be the ratio to be applied. It's the ratio. We have to get the measurement of CX, okay? We have to work out, students, the length of CX, okay? We just have to work out the length of CX. And if we have to get the length of CX, that will be, the length of CX will be divided by BX, which is 2.7. The length of CX will be divided by 2.7. And then the DX will be 8 divided by XA, which is 4. That's enough. I think this will help us get the values. So it will be CX measurement should be 4 times of 8 times of 2.7. Cross multiply we have to do always, okay? We always have to get cross multiplication done. So that is the case here, that 8 will multiply with 2.7 and 4 will multiply with CX, that we have already done, students. Let's just try to simplify first because we don't have a better. Always remember to simplify, okay? Because that will help. CX is equals to 8 multiplied by 2.7. Then it will be divided by the 4, okay? So that is going to be 4 ones are and 4 twos are 8, and that will help you get easy answer better. The calculation will become better. That CX is equals to 2 multiplied by 2.7. So you can just do it and get the answer. 2 sevens are 14, 2 twos are 4. 5.4 is the answer for the CX measurement. So we have got 5.4 as the CX measurement as well, students. Got it, people following? Understood, students? Clear? We have got the CX measurement as 5.4 centimeter as well. Is everyone clear? Understood? Got this? Following? And then you have to complete the statement to tell the ratio as well. So we have to complete the statement, which is area of the triangle CXD ratio to the area of the triangle BXA. So you have to do area of the triangle CXD ratio area of the triangle BXA. So area of the triangle CXD, CX is this one 8 and or 5.4 divided. So it will be 2 is 2. That will be the, sorry, we have to get the area ratio, okay, not the measurements ratio. Please understand, students. So we have applied the similar triangles formula. Okay, we have to apply here the similar triangles formula. So I'll just write it down. All this just we have to complete. So area of triangle CXD divided by area of triangle BXA is equals to the length measurement, which is 2 over 1. As you can see, it is 2 over 1, right? If you make the simplest measurements, that will be 5.4 divided by 2.7 is 2 over 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2 over 1. So just have to square this. This is going to be 2 square is 4 and 1 square is 1. So 4 is to 1 will be the answer for this ratio. Okay. Areas will be 4 is to 1, the answer for these similar triangles. 4 ratio 1. Okay, if the area of the triangle BXA is 1, area of the triangle CXD is 4 ratio. Hope everyone got it. That is another question solved for 1 mark, that you just have to complete the statement. This is also very important, recently being asked a lot as well about the area of the similar triangles. Okay, so be careful about similar triangles chapter as well. Practice and revise that as well. Okay, students. The next, again, couple of hard questions came. Okay, according to me, similar triangles, geometry, all of these are good questions that students should practice. Lot of couple of increasing marks questions came, and now again they go back to basics. That is simple questions on standard form and all these things. So we have done that. Standard form comes in the numbers section. Just have to write down it. So you can just write down the answer. Write down means just write down the answer. No need to do any working. So it will be 6.6. It's a bigger number converting to smaller number 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be 6.6 into 10 power 4 according to me. That's the answer. No explanation, no working needed. Just the answer and you will get it. Now, how do you solve this standard form without calculator? That is important. You have to do addition of it. Okay, so we have to do addition for it. So how do you do it? Basically, the numbers are matching. This is basically 3.7 multiplied by 10 power of 8. This is addition sign, okay? 3.7 multiplied by 10 power of 7. So according to me, what we can do is, as always I do, when we have addition sign, I'll take the common. I'll take 10 power 7 common, and then the bracket will open. It will be 3.7 multiplied by 10 plus 3.7. That is what inside will be left. All the 7 powers from both of them taken common, okay? All 7 powers from both of them taken common, and just one 10 power will be left, which I multiplied according to the Bodmer's rule. You'll multiply first. So 3.7 times of 10 is 37. 37.3.7 will be 40.7, right? So this is, here we go. 40.7 into 10 power of 8. Sorry, 40.7 into 10 power of 7. And as the rule says that you have to get the number, have to get the decimal after the first number. So 4.07 will make it 10 power of 8. Okay, understanding, students? One decimal if I shift here. So 4.07 will add up one power of, so 7 plus 1 will become 8. That's the answer. People got this clear, understood? Any questions, students? Any doubts? Let me know. Everyone got this clear, students following? So that is standard form done as well. If you have to do with another approach, another way, if you are doing it, and if you are still getting the answer 4.07 into 10 power 8, you are still good to go. You can still continue doing it if you are getting the same answer as well. Okay. So we have got 15 done as well, which is 4.07 into 10 power of 8. Okay, hope everyone got this and it's clear, people. Following understanding, any questions, students? Got this clear? Any doubts, anyone? Let me know. People got this clear, following? No problems, right? No issues. We have got 4.07 into 10 power 8 as the answer for question number 50, which is worth 2 marks. So 1 mark for the answer and 1 mark for getting it in the standard form as well. Okay. Okay. Moving forward, we have question number 16, which is about inequalities. So now again, this comes under the algebra section. The next question we got is of inequalities, and it will be, you have to write down all the inequalities that define the region are. 4 marks will give you an indication that there are four inequalities. Okay. So we have to write down all four inequalities. Some are broken lines, some are shades, some are complete lines, and some are broken lines, some are solid lines as well. So let's get started. It will be the first one. I can see a solid line which is at 4. So I can say that y is equals to less than equals to 4 is one answer, right, students? We can tell the examiner y is less than equals to 4 is one answer. Then I can see that a dotted line, a broken line at 3. So I can tell the examiner that y is greater than only y is greater than 3 but less than equals to 4. Okay. Then I can see another line as well. This is at 2.5. This is at 2.5, sir. This is the next line, vertical line. So this is also a completely solid line. So I can say x is less than equals to 2.5 as well. Does everyone got it? We can say x is less than equals to 2.5, y is greater than 3, and y is less than equals to 4. So the only line left is this one, sir, which I can see. I'll have to get the gradient and I'll have to get the equation first. One coordinate is 0, comma 0. The other coordinate is 3, comma 6. So everyone knows that the gradient will be 6 minus 0 divided by 3 minus 0, 6 over 3, which is 2. And because the y-intercept is 0, the equation is going to come y is equals to 2x plus 0. Hope everyone got it. I have got the equation, which is y is equals to 2x. Okay. Hope people got this. We have got the equation y is equals to 2x as this equation. This is basically y is equals to 2x. That is what we have got the equation. And as you can see, it's below part of it. That's also a solid line. So I can tell the examiner it will be y is less than equals to 2x because the shaded part is below this line. The shaded part is below this line. So it will be clearly y is less than equals to 2x. We will get all 4 marks, one mark for one inequality to get the answer. Okay, 1 mark for one inequality to get the answer. Hope everyone got it. Everyone is clear. Okay. Yes, people got this clear, understood, students following. Any questions, any doubts? Let me know. Is everyone clear on that? Then let's talk about question number 17 as well. So question number 17 talks about I is equals to, it's a substituting question, substitution question, word for formula, rearranging the formula question, basic algebra comes in again. I is equals to m k square plus c square. You just have to get the value. This we have done in the topical past papers as well. The value of m is 7. Easy, straightforward question, very easy level. 7 you have got. Inequalities, I also put it in the medium level of difficulty topics because a lot of students struggle with that. So practice for that as well. So 7 times of this one is easy. K square will be 3 square and C will be 2 square. So here we go. The value of I we will get as 7 without calculator. 9 plus 4 is 13. And we just have to get what is 7 multiplied by 13. That is 7 11s are 77, 7 12s are 84, and 7 13s are, I think, 91, right? 7 threes are, yes, 91. So I value will be 91. Does everyone got this clear, students? Please have a look and let me know if people got this. Understood, clear, falling, getting that? So we have got I value as equals to 91. So then we have to rearrange the formula to write K in terms of, in simple words, we have to make K the subject, okay? We have to write K, we have to in terms of L, so we have to make K the subject here. So let's start. It will be, sir, I is equals to, just give me a minute. So that is going to be I is equals to, that we will be telling that it will be I is equals to multiply mk square plus mc square. Okay, the first step will be multiplying. We have to get K as the subjects. That will be I minus mc square is equals to mk square. And the final step should be I minus mc square divided by m is equals to k square. And then you can tell the examiner that you have to remove the square root. Show each and every step carefully since it's worth 3 marks. So you have to show each and every step carefully here, sir. That it will be I minus mc square divided by m, which will be k square. So I put the square root on both sides of it. That will be k is equals to square root of 1 minus mc, I minus mc square divided by m. You can just put it the same copy pasting here as well. Okay, people got this clear, students? Understanding? I minus mc square divided by m. That will be putting as a square root as then as well. Okay. Is everyone clear? Understood? Got this? Following any questions, any issues, students? ठीक है. So we have got k is equals to I minus mc square divided by m as the answer. Okay, hope everyone got this and is clear. Okay, is everyone understands there is a question on the functions which we have to do without the calculator. So if we have to solve a question on the functions which is without calculator, it will be the examiner says that fx function is 2x plus 5. Students need to understand, a lot of students gets confused. This is something separate and this is something separate. Okay, fx is something separate and fx into fx is something separate. So that will be the case. So fx is equals to 2x plus 5. And if we have to, what the examiner says, fx multiplied by fx will mean, students, that you just have to multiply 2x plus 5 with 2x plus 5. Okay, so that will be 4x square plus 10x plus 10x plus 5 fives are 25. So this will be, you just have to multiply these two. Okay, so that is going to be 4x square plus 10x plus 10x, that will make it 20x. And then we have got plus 25. Okay, so 4x square plus 20x plus 25, that is what the fx multiply by fx means. And when we say that f into fx will mean what? F into fx means it's a composite function. The previous thing was basic algebra. Two functions have to be multiplied, but f into fx means, sir, we have to do a composite function here. The composite function will be that wherever x is written, we are going to substitute the function again itself. Okay, wherever x is written, we are going to substitute the function again. It will be 2 times of 2x plus 5. That will be the case here. So it is going to be 4x plus 2 5s are 10 plus 5. That is going to be 4x plus 15. Okay. 2 times of 2x, which will be 4x, and 2 fives are 10. 10 plus 5 will be 15. We have got 4x plus 15, and now you can compare and get the answer, sir, that it will be 4x square plus 20x plus 25 plus 4x plus 15. That is what we have got. This is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, this is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. So it is going to be, we have got, sir, 4x square is equals to ax square. So the comparison will start, and you can tell the examiner 4x square is equals to ax square. The value of a is going to be 4. Okay, the value of a is going to be 4. So that is the value of a comes in as 4. And then we have got 20x is 20x plus 4x. 20x plus 4x will be 24x is equals to bx. So the b value will be 24. Okay, is everyone getting that? Okay, a value is for 20x plus, we have to subtract. Okay, sorry, we have to minus this. So this is going to be in the minus bracket, which is 4x plus 15 will be coming in the minus bracket. So it will be 20x if we start comparing. So make sure that the sign is important, students. The sign is basically, we have to do minus between the two functions. Okay, so that is going to be 20x minus 4x is equals to bx. So that should be not 24, it should be 16x. The b value that everyone should get is 16. Okay, the value of b should be coming as 16, students. Okay, that is what should be the working for the b value. That b value is coming 16, students. And then the b value comes out as 16. The last part is that we have got 25, which is 25 minus 15 is equals to c. So that will be 10 value. The value of c is coming out as 10, sir. So that is, once we compare, we have got the quadratic equation. 10 value will be equals to c. This is the answer. We will get all 4 marks, 3 marks for the 3 values, and or you can say 2 marks are for the values and 2 marks are for getting the correct function in the form. Okay, which is basically that we can clearly say that 1 mark is for getting this one, students. You can clearly mention that 1 mark is for this, 1 mark is for 4x plus 15, and 2 marks are basically for the values. Okay, 4, 16, and 10. 2 marks are for the value 4, 16, and 10. And we have got 4x square plus 20x plus 25, and 4x plus 15 is the other values. Okay, then we have to solve question number 19, which is 1 over 3 to the power of x is equals to 9 times of x power 4. So that is going to be, okay, we have got, okay, one, we have to do the indices or indices to be applied here to get the correct answer for the value of x. Any questions, any problems with question number 18? Anyone, let me know. Is everyone getting it clear? Any questions? Any issues? Question number 18 is clear to everyone, right? So 18 is done, and then we got 19, which is 1 over 3 power x. So we can clearly say that, or you can do 1 is equals to 3 power of 0 if you want to do it with complete details, and 3 will be 3 power of 1. So I can write it down as, we have to change it, 3 power 0, 3 power x to the power of, sorry, 3 power 1 to the power of x. 9 will be converted to 3 power of square multiply by x plus 4 outside. Hope everyone got it. The x plus 4 will go outside. 3 to the power of square times of x plus 4. So what will happen now is basically this will become 0 minus 1, that is minus 1x. Okay. 3 power of 0 minus 1 will be minus 1x. And this will become 3 power 2x plus 8. Okay. 2 fours are 8. So that will become 0 minus 1. Sure. What we are saying is basically anything to the power of 0 is 1, right? So 1 can be written as 3 power 0, and 3 written as 3 power of 1. So 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So I just bring it up. I got 3 power minus of x is equals to, just multiply 2 with x plus 4. That will be 2x plus 8. Okay. So this is what we are getting, which is basically 3 power of minus x. We are getting this as 3 power minus x is equals to 3 power of 2x plus 8. So 3 and 3 will cancel out. 3 and 3 will cancel out. And we have got minus x is equals to 2x plus 8. So this is going to be, the answer should be minus x and minus 2x is equals to positive 8. So minus 3x is equals to 8. The value of x will be negative 8 divided by 3. That is going to be an answer. You can do it in the mixed form or leave it as it is as well. I'll keep it as it is. Minus 8 over 3 is the answer. 1 mark for the final x value and the 2 marks are for all the workings. Clear, understood, got this? Any questions, any issues? Understanding, following, getting this clear? So we have got the x value as minus 8 over 3, okay? That is 1 mark here, and the other 2 marks are basically for the working student. So that is question number 19 done as well, which is we have got 7 further marks as well, okay? 7 more marks have been achieved. People got this clear, students, understood? Any questions, anyone? Got this? So this is again, I repeat, an IGCS Maths 0580 ALD paper question number 19, which we have solved about indices or indices, and this is question number 19 of the October-November 25 paper 2 variant 1. So we have solved this question, which we have got 3 marks. Any other doubt, please let me know. Moving forward, we have got question number 20, which is basically that we have got bag A contains, so we have got, sir, bag A contains 5 white balls and 3 black balls. Okay, so bag A, so that's question number 20 is a question on the topic of probability. Okay, probability. The question is on the topic of probability. Wait, double. So this is what we have got, which is a full-fledged 1 plus 2, 5, 6 marks question, okay, or no, 9 marks question. So the complete probability have been asked in the uh, non-calculator paper, which we can see 3 plus 5, 2 plus 1, 6, and plus 3, 9. So let's try to do this one as well. I would give everyone couple of 1 minute to everyone to read this, and we are going to solve question number 20 as well, okay, which is worth 9 marks. So what we have is basically bag A will contain 5 white balls and 3 black balls, and then the bag B contains 3 white balls and 1 black ball. So this is basically that bag A is containing 5 white balls and 3 black balls, 3 white balls and 1 black ball in bag B's respectively. So 2 balls are picked at random from bag B without replacement. Find the probability that both balls are black. So it's a common sense for 1 mark. The examiner is telling you that if the 2 balls are being picked, students, it's very simple. Without replacement means that you are not putting it back. Without replacement means that we are not putting the balls back in the bag. Okay, we are not putting the balls back in the bag. So that is what the without replacement will mean here. The examiner wants you to pick out both the balls are black. As you can read it, the bag B only contains 1 black ball. So it is not possible to have 2 black balls. The first answer is 0. The probability for the first part is 0. It is not possible to solve this because there is only 1 black ball. There is no other black ball available in bag B. Understanding, students? So the probability will be coming as 0. The balls are replaced into bag B, and now the person picks a ball at random. The balls are replaced into bag B. The person picks a ball at random from each bag. So bag A, we have got 5 white balls over 8. So how many white black balls are there? 3 over 8 are the black balls available. Okay, 3 black balls are available as everyone can see. So 3 black balls are available. The total probability always adds up to 1, sir. So the answer for bag A black balls is 3 over 8. Does everyone got this clear, students? And if you pick out the 2 balls, uh, the balls are replaced into bag B. And if you are picking the next ball from the bag B, so how many white balls are available? We have 3 white balls are available. So it will be, sir, 3 over 4 white balls available, 1 over 4 black ball available. Again, 3 over 4 white ball available and 1 over 4 is the black ball available from bag number B. Let's also have a look at the chart if anyone have a question. Please unmute and let me know if you have a question, any concerns. So that will be great if anything. I have repeated that question. Is that okay? Question number 19, I repeated, okay? That's clear for you right now? 19 is clear, right? 20 part A and B should be clear to everyone. Hope everyone got this. Question number 20, part A and B should be clear to everyone. Understood this? Clear? Following? Is everyone clear? Got this? Understood, students? Following? So we have got 3 over 4, 1 over 4. These are the probabilities, and then you just have to tell the examiner, find the probability that the two balls are of the same color. So the two balls, if they are from the same color, so it is white into white, plus one possibility is there, the other possibility is black into black. So that is going to be, sir, that white into white will be 5 over 8 multiply by 3 over 4 plus black into black 3 over 8 multiply by 1 over 4. Whatever the answer comes from this, we don't have to use the calculator, so we'll have to do it on our own. So I'll just do it in this way. 5 threes are 15 over 8 fours are 32. 15 over 32, 3 ones are 3, and 4 eights are 32. So this will be 18 over 32, and then I can just simplify to get the final answer, which is 2 nines are, or 2 nines are 18, and 2 sixteens are 32. I don't think 9 and 16 comes in any table. You can just simplify or leave it as 18 over 32 as well. You still get the 2 marks or 3 marks. The examiner haven't mentioned that you have to simplify, so you can either give this one, or you can also do it 18 over 32. Both of them will give all 3 marks to you. Okay, this was a question worth 3 marks, students. This was a question worth 3 marks. So we have got 9 over 16 or 18 over 32, and we have got all the marks for this one. Okay, is everyone clear on this? Understanding, getting it clear? Following? People getting this clear, understood, following? So we have got 9 over 16 or 18 over 32. So this is another page done, which is question number part C also done of this one. Let's talk about part C of the probability question to get all the marks. The balls are replaced into their bags. Now the person is there. Joe picks a ball at random from bag A, and he is going to and places it into bag B. She then picks a ball at random from bag B. Find the probability that she is going to pick a black ball from bag B, which is worth 3 marks. Okay. So first we need to understand the game. Okay. This one is a hard level question of the probability. The game is that there is a person, Joe. We have to assume each one of us. We have to assume ourselves, students, that we are Joe. We are going to pick the first ball from the back. We are going to pick the first ball. Let's write it down. The first ball will be from bag A. Okay, the first ball will be from bag A. And then we are going to put that into bag B. And then we are going to pick the black ball. The second ball is going to be, sir, the black ball, which is going to be the black ball, which is going to be from the bag B that we have to pick. Is everyone getting it? So there are two possibilities of the answer coming. Everyone can easily understand this. Okay, there are two possibilities of coming this answer. The two possibilities are that if we go back, we have to first choose the ball from the bag A. So there's a possibility that the first ball can be white. Understanding? You can choose the first ball white, and then the second ball have to be black from the bag B. Or there's a possibility that the first ball from bag A is also black, and the second ball, it's from bag B, it's 100% going to be black. Okay. Hope everyone got this. Okay. The second thing is fixed. Okay. The second thing is fixed. We need to understand that the profit the what we call it, the favorable outcome. When we did this chapter, we talked about it. The favorable outcome, or my requirement, or Joe's requirement, is the second ball that we pick from the bag B, it's going to be 100% black, but the first ball have no restriction. Whatever the ball you can pick, there are two possibilities, white ball or the black ball you can pick from bag A. That is what I've written, that the white ball we can pick or the black ball we can pick from bag A. We just have to put it in the bag number B. Understanding, students? So that is what we have to do. So if we choose the white ball first, how many white balls are there? Five white balls are there. 5 over 8 are the white balls available. The first will be 5 out of the 8 white balls are available, total 8 balls. And then since we put one white ball over here, so understand that since we don't have that white thing, so nobody can easily see that white thing. But I hope everyone understand that one ball from bag A, one ball from bag A, sir, is being put in here. Okay, one ball from bag A is being put in here. So we have got one ball from bag A being put in here. That, oh, we can call that one ball from bag A being put here. So that will be now the total will increase. Okay, the total one ball will increase, which is this time one white ball is increasing. So you can say that one white ball increase. So when you go from bag B, the answer will be 3 plus 1 plus 1, 5. You will choose out of the 5 that one black ball. You have to choose one black ball out of that 5. So it will be 1 over 5. So that is the first answer. 1 over 8, I simplified. And the other answer will be the black and black. So if you choose the first black ball, that will be, sir, that is going to be, is everyone getting it? That is going to be 3 over 8. And then one black ball goes there. Now this one black ball, let's color it now. Hope everyone getting it. Please unmute and let me know if you have a question. We have got another black ball available in the bag number B. Okay, students. So that is going to be total again becomes 5 because 3 plus 1 black ball again becomes the denominator becomes 5 and you have to choose only. Now there are two black balls available. So that will be any of the two, out of the two, any one of the ball can come in. So this will be answer. It should be matching with the marking scheme as well. 3 over, I think let's do it the total first. Yes. 5 ones are 5, 8 fives are 40, and 3 twos are 6, 8 fives are 40. So help me simplify easy because calculator is not allowed. So 5 over 40, sir, plus 6 over 40 makes it 11 over 40. And I don't think 11 over 40, 11 is a prime number, so will not come in any table. So 11 over 40 will be the answer. In the simplest form, we have got another 3 marks. All of these questions are about the same. 1 mark is for the answer and 2 marks for whatever working you are showing. I'll give you a couple of seconds to absorb this, understand this one, what's happening, how the denominator is being worked out, how the numerators are being worked out. It's very simple. You have to always do the first thing is what's different types of possibilities are available. What is the different type of possibility available? What is the different type of possibility available? So that is what we have got. Okay, white and black and black ball that we are choosing here. Hope everyone understands and got this, students. Clear? People got this? Understood any question? This is question number 20 done. 6 more questions to go. Is everyone got this? Clear, students following? So that is a probability revision as well in complete detail. Okay. I'll share the complete PDF. Make sure copy it down, revise it down. Most important paper have to be revised again in April again. These are all important papers of the 2025 have to be revised again when the exam is near. You can say after 20th April, you should be starting revising as the exam is on 29th April. So you should be revising these all 2025 papers. Okay. So the next thing is basically 3 minus square root of 5 3 minus square root of 5 multiply by 2 plus 3. The surds coming in. It's a 200% guarantee that in the May-June 2026 exam, the surds and the rationalizing will be coming in for each and every student in the without calculator paper. You should know how to do it. A lot of students struggle with the multiplication of these or make silly mistakes. We have to do it without calculator, students. So this will be 3 minus square root 5 multiply by 2 plus 3 square root 5. This will be 3 twos are 6 and this is going to be 3 twos are 6 and then the next one will be 3 threes are 9 square root of 5. Just have to multiply and get the value. The next one will be minus 2 square root of 5 and the last one will be, sir, minus square root 5 into 3 multiply by square root of 5. I'll just put it for the first time. but hope everyone understands. Square root of 5 and square root of 5 and multiply will make it easy. 6, 9 minus 2 is 7. 6 plus 7 square root 5. And this will be 3 5s are 15. Okay. So 6 plus 15 plus 7 square root 5. Okay. That will be 21 plus 7 square root 5. That is going to be a plus b square root 5. So b is going to be 7 and a is going to be, this is, sorry, again a silly mistake. Minus was being multiplied. So we have to understand minus was being multiplied with this thing. So it should have been minus 15. Okay, so 6 minus 15 is going to be negative 9 plus 7 square root 5. Okay. So when you compare with this values, silly mistakes have to be avoided. Calculation mistakes have to be avoided. A value is minus 9 and B value is positive 7. Hope everyone got this simple solve 2 marks question. It's just the working, the answer is for the marks here. A value should be minus 9 and B value should be positive 7. And if you have got this, you have got both the marks as well. Okay. So A is 9 and B is 7. That is what the marks we have got. Clear? Everyone understood? Got this? People following? Any questions, any issues? Let me know. Is everyone clear? So that is question number 21 done. Half part of it is done because we have to rationalize this. The second part is about rationalizing. The first part was how do you multiply surds? Okay, the first part was students, how are we going to multiply the surds? And we have multiplied. 3 2s are 6. I'll just do it double time. 3 multiplied with 2 is 6. 3 multiplied with this one is 9 square root 5. And minus square root of 5 times of 2 is minus 2 square root of 5, and then you have got square root of 5 times of 3 square root of 5, which is negative of 15. Okay, how are you going to rationalize the denominator? Write down the answer in the simplest form. So whenever the examiner says simplest form, you have to simplify the answer as well, students. So that is going to be 6 divided by square root of 2. So 6 divided by square root of 2. This will multiply, sir, with square root 2 divided by square root 2. So here we go. Rationalizing is 6 square root 2 multiplied, and square root 2 divided multiply by square root 2 is, sir, basically 2. So it will be 2 ones are and 2 threes are 6. So here we go. That is basic question solved here. 3 square root 2 is the answer with which we'll get the 2 marks. Okay. 1 mark for the final answer and 1 mark for doing the correct step of rationalizing. So 1 mark here and 1 mark for this one, that how to do rationalizing, sir. Whatever the denominator is, we just multiply that with it again, and that is how we got the rationalizing. Understanding? Got it, people? Clear? Understood? Following? Any questions? Any issues, people? Got this clear? Is everyone got this right? Then question number 21 was of surds rationalizing, and question number 2 is algebraic fractions to be solved. The fractions to be solved. So we have to just solve for the equation. You have to solve linear equations. We can call this chapter linear equations. Very simple. Students have to understand it's an equals to sign. So you just have to do cross multiplication here. X multiplied by x minus 1. Just solve this for worth. This is worth 5 marks. Okay, so huge marks means huge working as well. Okay, you have to do maximum working for the examiner. This will be, sir, 2x plus 4. Don't make any silly mistakes. Spend some time on it. It's very simple. Why 5 marks? Because I already got an idea. It's a quadratic equation being formed. So x square minus x minus 2x and minus 4 is equals to 0. That will be, sir, x square minus 3x minus 4 is equals to 0. Then I have to get the middle term breaking. So it will be x square minus 4x plus x. Each and every step the examiner wants to see. That is why it's worth 5 marks. You take out the common. This, for these type of questions, make sure divide the page into two. Get better working shown to the examiner. Get the full 5 marks when you come out of the exam. So it will be x plus 1 and x minus 4, sir. X plus 1 and x minus 4 is equals to 0. Here we go. The two answers will be, sir, x plus 1 is equals to 0 when it goes there. X is equals to minus 1. And the other answer will be, sir, x minus 4 is equals to 0 when it goes there. X will be equals to positive 4. We have got this -1 and +4. We have got it, students. -1 and +4. So these are the solutions, -1 and +4. Okay. So this is what the answer is. This is what we have got. These are the two answers. 2 marks for the two answers and the 3 marks for the remaining the working. Okay, 2 marks are for the answers. 3 marks are for the working, students. I believe 1 mark is for this proper multiplication. I'll just put the tick marks so everyone can understand better. So we are going to get, as we mentioned, that 1 mark for the this thing, 1 mark for the quadratic equation, 1 mark for solving it using quadratic formula or factorization, and we will be getting it correctly, -1 and 4, and we will get the solution as well. People got this clear, understood, following? Any concerns, any questions? Got this clear, everyone? Understood this, right? So that is question number 22 done as well. We have got question number 21 done and question number 22 as question number 21 done and question number 22 as well done, which is worth 5 marks. Okay. The next is question number 23, and then we have vectors. We have some trigonometry and simplification as well. So let's move on to question number 23, which is the differentiation thing, that how do you get the coordinates of the turning point of the graph, which is worth 4 marks. So this is question number 23, the last topic that we did this Wednesday, students. So we have got the coordinates. We have to find the coordinates of the turning point on the graph. So it is going to be that, sir, we have to first differentiate. Whenever they say turning point, you will have to first differentiate 7 minus 2x minus x squared. This is going to be, sir, the dy over dx plus. The first thing will be the differentiation, -2 and -2x. That will be the differentiation. 7, or let's write it down one. 7 differentiation is 0, -2x differentiation is -2, and minus x squared differentiation is -2x1. So dy over dx, when we simplify it, it's -2 and -2x. And then I can tell the examiner that the differentiation should be 0. Dy over dx is 0, and it will be 2 is equals to -2x. 2 divided by -2 is equals to x. Here we go, students. The x value will become -1. That is the x value coming. Turning point means that the gradient is always 0, right? The turning point means that the gradient will be 0. Turning point or stationary point means that the gradient is always 0. Once you have got this, you just have to do it the y coordinate as well. You have to substitute. Please remember, this is without calculator that you have to do. Y is equals to 7 minus 2 times of -1 times of -1 whole square. Okay, 7 times of -2 times of -1 into -1 whole square. So we got 7 plus 2 minus 1, that will be 9 minus 1, it's 8. The coordinate will be -1 comma 8. So 1 mark for the x value, 1 mark for the y value, and 2 marks for differentiating it properly and correctly. That is how the marking scheme will work for this question. Okay, students, got this clear? So we have got -1 comma 8 as the answer. 1 mark for the x value, 1 mark for the y value, and then the remaining 2 marks are worth, students, for the working the differentiation. So 1 mark for -1 and 1 mark for my +8 as well. Okay. The next question, which is question number 24, is very important for everyone. Please follow carefully. This is worth only 4 marks. Okay, so not difficult, it means, but it's a revision of the vectors. How do you do vectors? As always, I look at the first part of the question. It says that I have to get the position vector of M, and I have to give the answer in terms of A and B in the simplest form. What's the requirement? The examiner wants me to find position vector of M, which means the position vector of M stands for, in the vector language, the examiner wants you to find the OM vector. The examiner wants me to find the OM vector, that is the red line. I have to go with some method. Let's try to get that method. Okay, so what we have is basically, sir, OBD and ACD are straight lines. OBD and ACD are the straight lines. O is the origin. The position vector of A is A, and the position vector of B is B. Okay, so the position vectors of O, A, and OB are given, and the BC vector is one third of the OA vector. So here we go. We have already got the measurements. M is the midpoint of the CD vector. So easy informations are available. We just have to get the answers available and we can easily get this done. Okay, so M is the midpoint as well, sir. The M is the midpoint of CD. So let's just write down the information first. The information that is available is basically the OA vector is A, the position vector of B is B, and the BC vector is one third of the A, okay, one third of the position vector of A. So BC vector is one third of A, okay. So what we can do, we have to understand that these are similar triangles as well. First, because of the straight lines, this is the higher triangle, this is the larger triangle in the purple color, students. This one is the larger triangle, and this one is the smaller triangle, students, sir. This one is basically, sir, the smaller triangle, which is going to be BCD. Okay, this one is the smaller triangle which we have got, which is going to be the BCD. Okay, is everyone getting it? Following understanding, students, clear on that? So we have got the BCD as small. So what we can do is basically understand that the ratio is available, which is basically that OA vector is equals to A, which is 1, and BC vector is equals to one third of A, which is going to be how much, students? Is everyone getting it? So BC vector is basically one third of A. Understanding, students? People getting it? That's hope everyone understands. So we can clearly say if this is 1, this will be 3. If this was A, this is going to be 3 times of A. So the ratio is 1 is to 3. Is everyone understanding that? The ratio is basically 1 is to 3. OA is a bigger measurement, and 1 is to 3 is the 1 is to 3 is the vector measurement. Is everyone getting that understanding? So you can do it for every portion of it as well. If this OB vector is B, what will be, sir, the BD vector? Yes, what will be the BD vector? This is 1 1 ratio. Understand this, students. This is 1 ratio. This is 3 ratio, the total measurement. So if this is 1 ratio, this will be how much? Is everyone getting that? Clear understanding? The whole will be 3 ratio. The whole measurement is 3 ratio. So this will be 2 times of it. Okay. So this will be half B according to me. If this is OB vector is B, which is equals to 2. So that will be BD vector will be 2 divide this in that way. In that ratio, it will be work out. Okay. Is everyone getting that? Following understanding, students? BD vector will be half B. As I mentioned that the BD vector will be, is everyone get it? The BD vector will be half B, okay? And similarly, we just have to get the CM now. So let's do the method of the vector now, from where we are going to start and where we are going to end, okay? So this is going to be, we can say that OM we have to do. So I am I'll do it this approach that I am going to get, sir. I'll do it with this way that I have got OA vector plus AC vector, and then I'll get it the CM vector. Okay, so this is what the vector method I'll go. I'll write it down. This is the my way of going. I have to get position vector of M, students. Is everyone getting it? Sir, you have to get position vector of M. So it will be the vector starting off with O, A, AC, adding on to AC and then to CM. Each vector matches. As everyone can see, my vector method is correct because A and A are matching. The ending points are matching. Again, the ending points are matching, C and C are matching, so I can easily get the answer. So here we go. So OA vector, everyone knows it's A. I have to just get these two vectors to get all 4 marks and get the correct answer. So let's do that since the ratio is clear now. It is 1 is to 3 ratio. We have got it. Okay, 1 is to 3 is the smaller triangle. So if I make it for everyone, will get the answer. First, let's get the AC vector. The requirement will be to get the AC vector for me. The AC vector I can find, if I have to get the AC vector, so AC vector will be starting off with AO plus OB plus the BC vector. Okay, again the same thing. I'm trying to find the AC vector. I'm started with A. I've started with A and finish on C. So started with A, O and O are matching, B and B are matching. The last end and the starting are matching, so we will reach it. What will be the AO vector, sir? AO vector will be minus A plus the position vector of A in the opposite direction minus A plus B plus the BC vector will be one third of A. So here we go. BC vector is already available, which is one third of A. So it will be minus 1 plus 1 over 3. That is going to be what? Minus 3 plus 1, which is minus 2. So it can be, you can write it on B minus 2 over 3A. That's the AC vector. So I'll write it down. B minus 2 over 3A is the B minus 2 over 3A is the AC vector. Hope everyone understands. I just simplified minus 1 plus 1 over 3 is going to be, sir, without calculator, minus 3 plus 1 minus 2 over 3. That's correct. That is one part. Another one done. Now we have to just get the CM vector. This portion, sir, the CM vector is given, which will be the midpoint of the CD. Each and every concept they are testing ratio as well, similar triangles as well, and just giving 4 marks. So CM vector, if we talk about, is the midpoint of the CD. So just have to get the CD vector and we are able to do it. Okay, students. So I'll just explain one more time to everyone who is not getting the similar triangles concept. Follow here carefully, students. We need to understand that this is the smaller triangle, which is basically DCB. Okay. Trying to explain one more time. DCB is the smaller triangle, and we have a larger triangle as well, sir, which is going to be, let's make it up here. Okay. The larger triangle is DAO. Okay. The larger triangle is DAO. These both of them are similar. It comes under this one only. So what we need to understand, this is because the examiner gives the hint, these are straight lines. So the ratios will be same. Okay. The ratio is given BC vector is one third of OA. To make it convenient, I can multiply will be 3 times of BC vector if I took 3 there. Whatever, if you multiply this with 3 times, then you will get the OA vector. Understanding, students? So if you multiply it with 3 times of BC vector, you will get the OA vector. That is correct. So it gives an idea that this is 1 ratio, sir. This measurement is 1 ratio, students. CB, I'll just mark it here and then I'll mark there. The CB measurement is 1 ratio. So this is 3 times of it, which is the AO measurement. This is basically 3 times of the measurement. Hope everyone got this. So this is 1 ratio 3. That is this measurement. So if I have, let's just do it directly. What I need, sir, you need basically the CD vector. Sir, we basically need the CD vector. Okay, we basically need the CD vector. So that will be also 1 ratio. CD vector will also be, sir, 1 ratio. And everyone understands this whole portion of it will be 3 ratio. The whole, this is D to A. The diagram, separate diagrams to understand carefully. The DA or the AD thing, AD vector or DA will also be, sir, 3 ratio. We can clear that, we can call this, that this whole thing will be 3 ratio. They can call this AD on the diagram as well. This will be whole 3 ratio. So common sense tells us that if this is 3, the whole thing is 3, and this is 1, AC vector represents how much ratio? 2 ratio. If the whole thing is 3 ratio, CD ratio is 1, the AC vector is representing 2 ratio. So that is what I can take help and get the answer. Now I'll do the ratio vector method here. That's where the AC vector is equals to B minus 2 over 3A. This is represented by 2 ratio. B minus 2 over 3A. I have got the AC vector, which is B minus 2 over 3A, which is 2 ratio. So if I have to get CD, sir, first I'm going to find CD. This is going to be 1 ratio. I just multiplied and divide by the this is cross multiply B minus 2 over 3A and divided by 2. So it will be half B, and 2 over 3 divided by 2 will be 2 over 6A, okay, which is 1 over 3A. Understanding, students? You can divide it 2 over 3 divided by 2. It will become 1 over 2. Sorry, 1 over 3. Yes, so 1 over 3 it will become. Okay. Hope everyone got it. I have just made Is everyone getting it clear, following, understanding? Just give me a minute. Please have a look at this one. We have got the CD vector, just cross multiply 1 multiply by b minus 2 over 3a will be b minus 2 over 3a divided by 2. 1 divided by 2 is half. 1 divided by 2 is half. And then we also got, sir, that 2 over 3 divided by 2 will be 1 over 3. That is what I have got, students. Hope everyone got it. Once we have got the CD vector is available, sir, now. So I just have to do midpoint of it. So just divide it by 2 again. Okay, so I will be getting, sir, CM vector will be 1 over 2 divided by 2. That will be 1 over 4b, and 1 over 3 divided by 2 will be 1 over 6a. That is the CM vector. I'll write it down here, students, and I'll be able to get the correct values. Just simplify a with a and b with b. So let's do it all together. A minus 2 over 3a and minus 6, 1 over 6. You just have to do the LCM same and get this. So let's do it here, students. A minus 2 over 3a minus 1 over 6a. That will be 3 twos are 3 twos are 1 6 are 1 6 are 6 minus 4 is 6a minus 4, 4a, that is 2a. 2a minus a, it is 1a, sir. So we got 1a divided by 6. We got 1a divided by 6, and b plus 1 over 4b is simple. You can do it directly. B plus 1 over 4b. Take the LCM, 4b plus b. So I am getting the answer should be coming for the position vector of OM. If we have done this correct, students, this is coming 5 over 4b. That is what I'm getting, the position vector of this one. The position vector of this one is coming like this, minus a plus b plus the bc vector ac. I got it. Is everyone getting it, falling? Please have a look. Hope everyone got this, understood, and is clear, right? 1 over 6a plus 5 over b. It's 100% correct. You will get all 4 marks. And there can be more easiest method as well. Whatever way you are solving it, not a problem. Just get the final answer correct, which is 1 over 6a plus 5 over 4b. And that is what we will get to get the correct answer. This is done, worth 4 marks. Definitely 1 mark for the final answer, and remaining all 3 marks. So we can, remaining all 3 marks can be achieved. Okay. Final answer I'm getting b, simplifying. B plus 1 over 4b, that will be 5b over 4, okay? And just doing the LCM, a minus 2 over 3a minus 1 over 6a, I'm getting positive 1 over 6a. Just doing the LCM and getting the answers for this one. Understanding? Yes, got it clear. Okay. So moving on, question number 24 is done. Almost 90% of the paper is completed, or you can say 93% of the yearly paper is done. We are left with 2 further questions, which is further, just you have to achieve further 7 marks for this October-November 25 paper 2 variant 1. What we have is basically you have to simplify 10ax plus 6bx. This is very important, worth 4 marks. A lot of students struggle with this one. You have to be very careful when you are solving this. So first thing I always recommend students for this one is just copy the question in the exam. Okay, just copy the question again in the exam and do it separate solving. We have got the numerator. This is also post part of hard level questions. Solve one by one, and that is better. Okay, so let's solve the denominator first. Everyone should know the denominator is square numbers. 4 is a square number of 2, and 25 is a square number of 5. I would highly recommend when I share this PDF, you do the vectors question again on your own as well. A vector question is very good. This is hard level question as well. Okay, so 4x square minus 25x, that is what we have got, students. So I'll just put it in the denominator. We have got 4x square minus 25 will be 2x plus 5, a square minus b square, so it should be said 2x plus 5 times of 2x minus 5. Those who are struggling with this, they should know 4x square minus 25 will be a square minus b square. That is going to be 2x is the a value and b is the 5 value. So that's why 2x plus 5. Hope everyone got it. Okay. A value is 2x and B value is 5. So 2x plus 5 and 2x minus 5. Now, starting off with the numerator, just take out anything common from the two numbers. 10a plus 6bx. So if we have 10a plus 6bx, so I can take out 2 common. So it will be 2x common and it will be 2 5s are 10. So 5a inside and 3b inside. Okay. I have taken, follow students very carefully. So I have taken this 10ax plus 6bx. I've taken the numbers which are 2 common and x also common. So 5a plus 3b is left inside. Then from these two, you can take common minus 5 only. So it will be, sir, minus 5 times of 5a plus 5 threes are 15b. That is, we have got the common factor. So 2x minus 5, 5a plus 3b divided by 2x plus 5 and 2x minus 5. Okay. Please understand, students, it is important. These students should understand when this type of question comes. अगर simplify का question आएगा exam में like this type of something should be coming a common factor so you can cancel. All some every time it's 99% of the time or 100% of the time one common factor will be coming so we can cancel them out. Here that factor is 2x minus 5 with 2x minus 5. Just write down the final answer for the examiner. 5a plus 3b divided by 2x plus 5, and that will be matching with the 5a plus 3b divided by 2x plus 5. This will be matching and you will be getting all 4 marks. 1 mark for the answer, 1 mark for cancelling at the final step. So I'll just give you 1 mark is for the denominator. Have you got 2x plus 5? So that is should be the denominator 2x. 1 mark for this numerator. Have you got it in this way? Then cancelling out 1 mark for that and 1 mark for final answer. That is what the examiner is looking at to give you the all marks. Okay. Is everyone getting it? Following understanding? Any questions, students? People got this clear? Hope everyone understands and got this thing as this is important. Okay. People got this right clear? And the last question is basically recently added in the syllabus, which is basically how do you solve these equations without the help of how will you solve these equations without the help of a calculator? So question number 25 was about algebraic fractions, again, simplification of it. Question number 24 was on the chapters of vectors. Question number 23 was on the differentiation, calculus, turning points, vectors, okay. And 22 I've written fractions. 23 was on differentiation. Let's write down the topic name. And the last question is on trigonometry, but that is a trigonometry which you have to solve without calculator. So you will have to memorize some values of the trigonometry, which we have to discuss in detail as well for that thing as well. You have to memorize some values of the trigonometry as well. Okay, students, getting it, understanding? So this if this is the correct answer. So how do you solve this one? Okay, moving on to question number 26, which is worth 3 marks. So students should know that we have to solve this for 0 till 360 degrees. We'll only solve from the perspective of this question today, which is 0 till 360 degrees. Okay. So we need to understand that it is 10x to the power of negative. I'll just write it down again for everyone to understand. We have got 10x is equals to negative 1 over square root 3. If tan is negative, it means that tan x is negative. In which quadrants? So tan x is negative in the second and the fourth quadrant. Okay, tan x is negative in the second and the fourth quadrant. So it is going to be, sir, you should know what angles are there when tan, the basic angle, you should know whatever the angle is for the positive 1 over square root 3. So that is basically, since currently I remember it, I have memorized it. So that is basically the x value is 30 degrees, okay? When tan is 30, you can try in the calculator, although calculator is not allowed, but just for the understanding purpose, you can try in the calculator. Okay, when we have tan inverse of 30, that is going to give us that value. Understanding, students, following? So that is basically tan 30 is equals to 1 over square root of 3, okay? Tan 30 is equals to 1 over square root of 30. So that is the basic angle, students. That is the basic angle. Tan 30 is equals to 1 over square root of 3. And the answer for the examiner will be, if you have to get in the second quadrant, that is basically second quadrant is 180 minus the basic angle. So it will be 180 minus 30. So one answer will be 150 degrees, okay? And the next answer will be 360, the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant is 360 minus the basic angle. That will be 360 minus 30 degrees, which is 330 degrees. So this is the trigonometry being solved. These will be the two answers for this question number 26, which is basically 150 and 330 degrees. Is everyone following, understanding, students, getting it? This is basically the trigonometry solving without calculator, that some values have to be understand and remembered to get the values available, to get the final answers available. You have to solve it. You should know where is sign positive. You should know where is sign positive, where is sign negative. We also need to know where is cos positive, cos negative, tan positive, and tan negative. This is what we have. Okay, understanding, students. Everyone got this clear, people? Okay. So this is, we have completed it, which is 25, 26. We have completed the whole paper. I'll be sharing with you. To understand, this is what a blueprint is. What types of questions are going to come? Surds, rationalizing, probability, circle theorems will be coming in without calculator. Transformation vectors, high chances of coming in without calculator for May, June 2026. Finding out angles, doing basic of the algebra, uh, rationalizing surds, algebraic fractions, this 10 question functions, inverse, composite functions can come in that. Some inequalities question we did, how to change the subject formula, inequality, all of these sets and Venn diagram. Then we have upper bound, lower bound with a basic level of not difficult calculations. So similar triangles concept, all of these are going to come. Make sure we'll continue from here with the next paper. Just revise this paper and I'll share more instructions on the group.